Good afternoon, Peter Ingram at Broadleys Nurseries. I know the group's called Summer Gardens UK, but today I want to talk to you about winter gardening. How to make something that you're going to get as much pleasure out of throughout all of winter as you are like your summer plants and baskets, etc. When we talk about autumn winter baskets, we usually talk about things like pansies, violas, cyclamens, ivies, wallflowers, to name a few. The only problem with those is once you get to somewhere like December, January, they can look absolutely awful. In fact, a lot of people throw them away, even though they will bounce back once the weather warms up. Now, we're going to talk about the traditional pansies, violas, cyclamens, etc., and primroses and pollies a bit later on. And I'll also be doing a few videos in the next few weeks about other propagation techniques like layering. But today what I'm going to do is want to talk to you about, as long as I don't get any more customers walking, talk to you about some planters you can make if you're on a budget that's going to give you plenty of colour and last all the way through autumn and winter. So, there we go, it's one I did earlier. What we've got basically is evergreens. Now I know a lot of people think, oh, evergreens, they're so boring. Well, they don't have to be. This one I planted up a bit earlier on when I was trying to do the video. And what we've got is we've got a conifer, which is, I mean, conifers nowadays, a myriad of colours. From blues, greens, the creamy yellows. The some now it's almost purple and black. And pale green ones where you get the white bobbles on the end called snowball. There's plenty of those you can use. The second one I've got in here is a plant called Callisthopus bromwinii. Evergreen. It's not that hardy north of Birmingham, so if you still wanted the silver, you could use something like helichrysum, curry plant, cotton lavender. And then in the front there I've got an ajuga, which will go dark purple and with a blue flower, which will give you a dark contrast and spill over the front like an apron. Okay, so I'm going to do another basket for you now, show you roughly what we got. Got a crock in the bottom, 2/3 filled with compost, a spoonful of slow release, and then compost on the top, but not compacted. We don't want to compact it too much because we want the roots to grow really, really quickly and set really quickly. So again, so start with number one, a conifer. Choose a back third, left or right, your choice. Make a hole, tease the roots, plant the plant, put him in, don't firm him too much, push him down a tad, and then slightly firm it in just so you know you've got him nice and straight. Okay. So again, the next plant I'm going to use is this Callisthopus bromwinii. He's going to go into a second third, and he's going to go there, lightly tap him in. And then at the front there, something slightly different. I don't want too much trailing on this one. So I'm going to go for a hebe. Now hebes come in a myriad of colours. Again, make a hole. Tease the roots. In he goes. Don't compact him too much. Okay. So again, yeah, the hebe is one of my favourite ones. There's a myriad of colours. One of my favourites is one called Hebe Heartbreaker, which is the colder the winter goes, the more intense purple it goes. So 3 plants, not too many. So you're limited by your imagination. Something like this in the southwest is going to last you right the way through with minimal effort. And if you want to spice it up a little bit more, in the middle, just drop a couple of daft bulbs. Then by the time you get to February and March, they'll come up and you'll have the daft there as well. But give your plants room. Don't plant too many in. Give these a really good watering in and keep them moist until they've sort of settled themselves in nicely and established. Minimal, maybe just a little trim every now and again. And when you finish with them, if you don't want the pots or they look a bit too full, take the plants out because they're perennial. You can use them somewhere else. So yeah, it's Peter Ingram. I shall speak to you a bit later on and with some more videos.